Hello everyone. Let's continue this game. So we're now in a modern dance meadow with undead smilodons. This is not an easy fight. At least on a fire it's not easy at all. So first hit, and she should start chanting already. They're very fast. Why doesn't she chant? I don't understand. It's not the first time like that. It's a very strange bug. She cannot chant when they're standing close. It's really that's what I was afraid of. Okay, that's done. 105 only. But they were powerful. That's here the best place to fight them. And the best tactics to fight them. Here could be even better place, but you can't get it without being detected. I don't know where should we go now. I could go to Chili Creek maybe. Now one more similar fight, maybe even harder. Here we can lose the fight again. Another dangerous place where we could lose the fight, where we could be defeated. level 8 just before fight with those undead smilodons. Here I give him dexterity, more to armor class, more to initiative, and from then I will be developing his wisdom, like level 8 and level 12 wisdom. Level 16 and level 20 wisdom. That's how we develop him. More stealth, his magic device. For Dresden we need a lot of athletics. It's restoration here. And here finally ice plant. Also restoration. Here really nothing interesting comes. There is nothing worth. Phantasmal killer is totally useless if you don't play with save scum. If you play with save scum, that might be useful. Otherwise, it's totally useless fit. There is nothing to take actually. Slow we're gonna take. Slow is good one. We're gonna use it against the Gargullias. It's 2d8 extra damage, which is good. So you better one more spell slot. Same story here. Now let's go for those powerful. Hello, Gargula. No, no. I just got in level 8 right now. But I think after this fight, after this location, I think I will go for Gargulias. Yes, I think we do it just after this fight. So it it comes very soon. But this fight with those undead animals, it's also not so easy because it can go wrong. Actually, many fights can go wrong. That's why it's important to be careful, especially if Zosil is here. Everything can go wrong. Zosil has a way to make situations extremely dangerous. You don't need Hellfire Ray for your Chronomancer. Don't spend your feats for that. I will show you. Because Hellfire Ray is not the main damage spell for Lich. Lich has much more efficient and powerful spells. So Hellfire Ray for Lich is a waste. Yeah, yeah. For all the other wizards, yes. If you don't play... You see, I didn't give neither point blank, neither precise shot, because there is no just place for it. Heightened spell is a must. Necromancy is good to have. Spell penetration, of course, it's important. Bolster spell, extend spell, embuscading spell. You see, that's all those things are necessary. Initiative, of course, is important. Empower spell, quicken spell, shake it off, dodge. So so you have all you need. You have here. That's all you need. You can invest in a if you play with Nanio, you can invest in her Hellfire Ray. If Arilu Warlish is debuffed, Nanio can hit her with Hellfire Ray and with Guarded Hearth, of course. So, that's a fight. Have a lot of phone calls today and messages that I have to respond. So today I hope maybe to that I will finish everything and like ready to go for Dresden, but yeah, party can be defeated in any locations. Even with Gargula fight, for example, Gargula's fight can be devastating. Even on hard, it can be very very devastating. Even on hard difficulty. Are they evil or not? I don't remember. Yeah, they're evil. I will better put protective luck because like that. At least it's level 8 I got. I'm already preparing for Gargula's fight. I gave she learned slow spell, that spell, and we're gonna move that spell up to give her more DC. Like that. It is 21 DC, it will be more because I will also give more intelligence, so it will be maybe 22. 22 is already on hard, is not so bad. With spell works even on unfair. Not for all Gargulias, but like half of them are touched by the spell. The biggest danger there are those priests with bone shatters, and I really need focus on those priests and to kill them first. So here it's basically we kill the most powerful mob, and the rest is just like cleaning up here, taking loot, and then yes, then I will go for gargouilles. I am myself like intimidated a bit about that fight. Intimidated because if it goes wrong, then my last Azlanti is finished. I will of course survive it, and I will survive it, and then I'll be playing for maybe for a couple of days my unfair run with Drunken Master, and then I will start again Last Azlanti, and it could be that I will do it again. I mean, it will be the same build, but I will start it on unfair, because now it's not a big problem to make to arrive to taverns to the tavern from the maze on hard. I'm just curious if on unfair I can make it from the very beginning till the tavern, and then when in the tavern I'll probably switch to hard, or we'll see. Because anyway, to beat game on unfair, that's in Last Azlanti, it is, I believe, almost impossible. It is possible, but you must really know game so good that's, and plus you must have luck. You must be lucky also. But I think it's impossible because just because of those ability checks, not ability, but how it's called. How it's called? I always forget this. Skills checks. Yes. It's enough you climb somewhere and you use your athletics, and then you failed skill check, your party falls down and gets killed. So if you want to play it in honest way without cheating with toy box, I think on unfair Last Azlanti is not possible. With reloads, probably yes, but if you play Last Azlanti with reloads, that's not Last Azlanti anymore. That's just a standard normal game. But so if I will fail my Last Azlanti hard, next time I will try the same build as I said, and it will be on unfair at least till tavern, because I believe I can do it till the tavern. Still won't be easy, but I will try. In any case, we are also playing to have fun. We are not making some sort of competitions. But it's nice to reach your goals. If you plan to do something and you succeed, it of course gives feeling of accomplishment. And the more I'm disgusting with the current world, the more I like CRPGs. There are more wars in the world, more violence, more hatred, more depression. So playing CRPG makes you not to think about it. Till the certain till the certain degree, of course. Because there are things you can just not ignore. Exactly. Stupidity and malice. I just forgot to mention that. Yep. Stupidity and malice, exactly. So I think we shouldn't be frustrated if you lose game, if you try to beat the game on certain difficulty and it doesn't work. We shouldn't be really hard about it. We tried, we learned something, and we can do it better next time. So I will try to succeed on hard. But if I will not do it, I'll try again. Some clever people say that's not the aim which matters, but the way to the aim. The, it's not the final goal is important, but the way the way to the goal, the process itself. And that's actually what we are doing with Pathfinder. Even if I will not beat the game on those difficulties, at least it was a nice process, interesting. When you win the fight, which you consider it impossible or almost impossible, it's nice. You win one more fight, it's also nice. But next time when I, for example, play on hard this last Azlanti with that build, I'm already definitely know where I can get easier, where I shouldn't carry so much, where I should pay more attention, and what I should focus in what. So now I know that, for example, those smilodons here I can do on level 8 without any difficulty. On level 7 maybe it's not really advised. I'm not sure I've collected everything. Maybe everything. think there was something else here. No. Okay, it doesn't matter. We have enough loot anyway, and now Gargulias. Yes, now Gargulias. I just hope I won't have one of those dangerous random encounters. Like in my previous playthrough, I got 3 random encounters with mobs which are from Act 3. And I almost lost it. So I better take a rest, because if you have random encounter now, with fatigue minus 2 to strength dexterity, I'm afraid we won't make it. So I have to take one more rest, just not to have that fatigue. And yes, I'm a bit afraid of that Gargulias fight. Where is it? What should we do for Gargulias? We should capture that fortification. So let's send the army here first. I hope the army is... No, there is no good build for Ulbrich. The only thing you can do with Ulbrich, you can just make him as tough as possible. But he is weak, and on unfair it's absolutely useless. I will show you the build for Ulbrich, which is, I think it's, yeah, should be done. Where is it? Dresden. That's exactly here. Gurantligen in my Drunken Master run. The only thing you do for Ulbrich, invest everything that he survives more. So everything should be invested in his armor class and survivability. Don't give him anything offensive, because as attacker he's 0, totally useless. So everything you invest in his defenses. I gave him dodge, the first thing I gave him. Second, I gave him toughness. Later he will have mythic toughness. Shake it off, of course, and then great fortitude, and then improved great fortitude. He'll be reflexes, improved reflexes, like great reflexes, improved great reflexes, things like that. And then mythic, it's last stand, dodge mythic, master shapeshifter. So everything goes into defense. Forget about making from him someone offensive. If he hits sometimes someone, it's okay, but he is definitely not your damage dealer. And on unfair, you spend more efforts to watching out for him, that he is not killed, then he will do something for you. On core difficulty, yes, he can hit. Maybe on hard he can hit couple of times in some fights, but not in those bosses fights, anything. I will be doing also Gurantligen today, by the way, with Ulbrich. I will be after Gargulias. I think I will go to Gurantligen. It will be next destination. And then it will be all, I think, no? Heaven's Edge done. Leper Smile. Underground hideout, but it's not a big deal. It's easy location. even on unfair, it's easy location. With correct tactics, of course, because if you use wrong tactics, you can be also defeated here. So we should take, let them flee. Let's make flee one more army. Okay, now it's level 5. And protective walls +3 to saving throws. So that's important. And now I hope no random encounters. Yep. Now we prepare for Gargullias, which says I will need 6 death wards. That's against AoE attacks, because some Gargullias are attacking strong, and death wards will help here. For that I will go... first of course I have to sell the loot. Here it is. Difficulty with Ulbrich is that when you go to Gorantligen, you have to take him, but you have to leave someone behind, or Camellia or Nenio, and it hurts, of course, because you replace someone valuable. Yeah, but they're using negative levels. Gargullias bosses, whatever they're called, chiefs, they're using negative levels. They're using negative energy. Same like Vermlex also. And Bone Shatters, Bone Shakers, that's their most terrible weapon. So that is sold. Now, for Gargullias, let's see if I can get some maybe buffs from this. 19. Yes, you can, but why would you do it? That's a waste. That's a waste of the skill. On high difficulties, you don't invest in trickery on your main. You can maybe if you play solo things, but in this case, it's not a main character. It's a solo character. Trickery is Camellia trickery. Okay, if you leave Camellia behind, then you have to do something. Theoretically, you can invest in Scylla. She can also do trickery. Yeah, that's word. Scylla can use trickery if you don't want to use Camellia. Like here, I'm investing in persuasion, but I'm just doing it just for fun, because you have Zocial for persuasion. But if you don't use also Zocial, then you have someone. You have to have someone with persuasion. Then it's Scylla. You have Scylla, you have Diran, you have Zocial, and you have Ember for persuasion. Those four have persuasion. So if you don't use Zocial then you have to use Scylla. And if you don't take Camellia, you need trickery. And for trickery, I think Scylla is the only candidate. Of course, her dexterity is not very high, but I believe she can have enough trickery to do things. Just for some late game trickery checks, maybe it's good to use Signet of House Vespertilio and some items and greater heroism to to raise up the trickery. So I never tried to go full trickery on Scylla, but so I don't give you a guarantee. But for most cases, she'll handle those things. But again, some end games, later games checks, like in Secret of Secrets, for example, or some other places. I'm not so sure. And if you don't play with Diran, with Zosil, then you don't have guarded hearth. That's more serious thing because without guarded hearth, it will be a bit difficult. But if you have your necromancer, if you want to invest trickery in him, I don't know. Necromancer is powerful. It's very powerful. So maybe you can manage without persuasion and then give trickery. I don't know. Okay, that one will now Diran also, by the way. Speaking of Diran. Death Ward already Ember has, so freedom of movement we take. That's what we need. That's it. Okay, now we take. Okay, if I'm here, let's do it also for Ulbrich. Of course, you give him only dexterity, nothing but dexterity, because it raises his armor class, his reflexes, his initiative. So, for only dexterity for him. And here only use magic device, so you can give him mirror image and some other protective spells, and also athletics and mobility, whatever it is. For that it doesn't matter, he's just a buffer, so we use him as a buffer for some short time. It doesn't matter. World also. Forgot about world. Okay. Pete, I cannot move world higher. Okay. Here I think I can do it, no? Combat tricks. Nothing here. Skill focus, yes, world. And here, I don't know. How can he be of use? Just for the heck of it. Resist energy. Okay, now we get the spells for Gargulya fight. So Gargulyas are not undead; they are quite alive. So we give them Veil of Heaven, Bestow Grace. So it's good to be good actually. If everyone is good, if everyone were good, that would work. That would be great help. raising up those saves. Saves would help a lot, enormously. Enormously. Yeah. I will give that to Camellia. I never used it actually, never. But I think it's time to learn to use it. Ah, I have to prolongate. And I just heightened. And she doesn't have prolongate spells. I should give her prolongate spells. Yeah, prolongate spells. What a pity. Next time, maybe. Okay. 1, 2. I need 2 more like that. Need 2 more of those. That I need as well. Skeletons. Yes, here is fear. What we're gonna use against Gargullias. This will work now. Magic weapon greater. Now this will work. False life, I'm not sure it helps. Let's do like that. False life always helps, of course. False life always good to have, but I need, yeah. So here, 1, 2, 3, okay, okay, okay. Okay. This we need absolutely for her. Absolutely we need that. That we do it differently. Keen edge. I think I will give it to 1, yes. Keen edge I will give like that maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't think I need as much, so we can do like that and like that. Don't need as much. And here goes like that. We need 6 death wards, and we need at least 3 freedom of movement. Better 4 freedom of movement. That's the problem. And Crusader's Age would be so nice to have. I think I'm gonna buy Death Ward scrolls. I have, I think, like 2 already or something like that. It's very good to calculate what exactly you need before you go to that crazy fight. I have 2 Death Ward scrolls. I need 6 of them. So let's say 6 of them. 2, and I will buy 2 more. Or I can buy 4 more. I can buy 4 more. Then I can use here like that, maybe. And like that. And then I need still 3 of those. Maybe that's the way to go. Now let's go buy those scrolls. That's with micromanagement which I like, because you have to calculate it in a correct way what you need. One, two, three, four. So I have now 6 scrolls. The sword, yes, I have 6 scrolls. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't, but I thought it does help. And I anyway I've seen that that some of chips, they also use negative they give negative levels. We'll see. I got impression that it helped against Vermlex. I thought so. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But anyway, someone is attacking with negative levels. That's definitely because I was getting negative levels after a fight with those chieftains. Sometimes they're doing it. Maybe on random. Like I played thousands of hours with games, and Dirachnis, and never teleported. Never. My previous playthrough, I mean current with Drunken Master, first time I've seen teleporting Dirachnis, and I never had it before. So there are some random things happening. So with this negative energy, with Gargullas, you can get negative levels. But I prefer to be on the safe side. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I never seen it before, never ever. I have thousands of hours of play. I can tell you exactly how many hours I have. I'm curious myself. So curious myself. Ah no, I a bit exaggerated. 7,052 hours. 7,052. So it's not 8,000 yet. I lied to you. But for those 7,000, only once I've seen teleporting Drachnis. How can you explain it? Why it never happened before? Why it happened just like 2 weeks ago for the first time on my practice? So strange things happen. Anyway, I bought it. We'll see if it. Maybe it doesn't help. Maybe you're right. I could be that I'm wrong. I never learned deeply that negative energy thing. But if this word doesn't help, then it's like there is no protection against it in this case, which is pity. I will buy 4 scrolls maybe. And now, last but not least, one more pearl of level 4, and I think it's enough. Pearl of power level 2. Level 5 would help a lot to have. I'm gonna buy one per level 5, and I'm out of money. Finita la commedia. No more money. No more money. Which is dangerous, because if I have now If someone is killed, I cannot even buy a resurrection scroll. I have one resurrection scroll and I have one scale, the render of scale. Yes, so I can resurrect 2 times, but it's very dangerous. In those games, one should have at least 4 resurrection scrolls ready. If you play less Azlanti, at least 4 resurrection scrolls. What I just did is absolutely crazy. I would have never done it on unfair. Never. But even on hard, it can be not very wise. Not very wise. So I don't need it. Aid maybe. So let's have a look. I need that definitely. For what? For my monk and for Seal's glaive. Okay, that I need definitely. I don't think there is any poison there, so maybe it's not necessary. Anyway, I have one more scroll of delaying poison communal. I guess I have it somewhere here. That's one. I have one more scroll, so I will use it. Like that, I will have one more free spell slot. Okay, and Sila should, I mean not Sila, what's her name? Nanu should have slow. I need this one. Absolutely need slow. Absolutely. So only 3 greater invisibility. Okay, let's take a rest. I need, of course, saving throws, because the biggest danger are those bone shatters, bone shakers, whatever it's called. So +1 saving throw a day. That's only one thing. And I will continue fabricating those things. Let's go. Gargulhas, 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 disgusting birds. How 15 hours, yeah? No, evade. Let's buff a little bit already now. Like that. Like that. Ah, fatigue already. One got fatigue. Ay, 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 ay. Fatigue we don't like. Luckily we have Sila with remove fatigue. Okay. Just some basic stuff. I think it should be enough. So for those first gargouilles, that's more than enough. We just don't need Ceciel and Camellia Nano being there, maybe. Oh shit, I forgot to buy for Camellia that ring to give her +2 armor class. So what a mistake, what a mistake. It's a terrible, but I'll buy it later. Shit. I should have bought, she would have +2 armor class now. It's disgusting. I don't give haste, I don't do anything actually. It's just gargouilles without anyone else. No priests, nothing. Nanya also fatigued, yes. I will heal her as well. Now another part of gargouilles which are a little bit tankier, but I will do the same. I will not do neither haste, nothing. Let's see how it works. Ceciel, where are you going? He's supposed to be a fighter, yeah? Scylla is wounded. I am risking here. Let's use turn-based scam. Turn-based cheat. Turn-based abuse. I am doing absolutely irresponsible things here. Didn't buff, nothing. Okay, but it was enough. For next fight with gargouilles, I will already buff better. Also give haste. Remove fatigue from Nenio. What I wanted to give. Now we have that already from level 8 we have that drunken power. Let's give that shield of face. Yes, it could be my last fight. It could be the end of my last Azlanti. That could happen. Crusader's Age, just to try. Okay, I will not buff them more than that. It should be enough. It should be enough. For those particular gargouilles, I think it will be enough. Only thing here, I need to keep Zosiel and Nenio as far as possible. because somehow Gargullas feel them for, if they feel them and attack them. So Nani and Zosil, let's send them somewhere there. Let's see what can we do with those Gargullas. Just I hope those will stay where they're supposed to stay and not move. Camellia was the first, which is stupid now. This is cleric. Not just a normal cleric, but high cleric. So we attack him first. He was preparing Hold Person and Bone Shaker, but we were faster. Teach them a good lesson. I think that's it, yes? Or not? Yeah. Now Gargullas in caves. First I will collect loot, then take one more rest, and then I will buff like crazy. For that fight, everything I have will go into. Okay, I've done this fight on unfair, so it should be possible on hard also. But you never know how dices roll. If they roll bad, you can lose on hard. If they roll good, you can win on unfair. Our task is to make everything the chances are maximum to our favor. Like that's the principle of CRPGs, to make everything that all those random dice rolls become less random as possible, so that we could predict. So you don't need just to count on randomness, but we should change that randomness in our favor, and that's the art of playing those games. Change the randomness to our favor. I didn't give them a heroism, by the way. They were fighting without heroism, and I forgot something here. I don't know what I forgot. This I forgot. I forgot this. Okay. Where is that cave? I forgot already where is that cave. Where is the damn cave? Where is the cave? Or maybe it's here. Yeah, it's here. Now let's one more check if I have correct spells for that fight. That's correct. That doesn't matter. It's correct. Speed, I don't have enough of those. Okay, I have bought some scrolls. How many of them I have? I have bought 4. It's not much, and she will have that just in case. Okay, now let's take a rest and then buffing like crazy. Ah, I don't have any more ingredients to make those sense vital extended scrolls, which is pity. Good. Oh shit! I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I have to do it again because I didn't use alchemy, and I had to. We need onion soup for saving throws against those negative things, and also against bond shatters. Maybe with +1 to saves can help. You never know. That's, by the way, also one of the reasons why I when building him for the first time, I went for where is it? I went for Mendivian Orphan. I've never ever given it to anyone. Was also taking pickpockets for more initiative. But it's first time I gave because to have one more bonus on saving throws against demons. Gargouilles are demons. So it means it also +1 here. So actually it should be 12, 16, and 13. 12, 16, and 13. Its fortitude here is crucial, of course. And his problem is fortitude. That's fortitude is his weakest point. So that's why I will give him fortitude later. If we survive in last Azlanti run, I will develop his fortitude. Let's buff. Now 2 more bark skins here. For that. One more bark skin. Before it didn't exist those things, so it was more difficult to play. On the other hand, in the past other things worked that don't work anymore. So I wouldn't say that game became more easy or more difficult. I think it rests more or less the same. Now he needs to survive, so let's give it to him. He needs to survive. That's to him. That's to Sila. Now let's see if it works. Glaive 16. Okay. Glaive 16. Glaive 17. Okay. And for him it should work also. Attack 19. Attack 21. It's even better for him. Okay, now she used up all her spells. Okay, it doesn't work anymore, but why not? It doesn't do any good, but just why not? I am paranoical. Better overdo it than don't do it enough. Uh, so here I need that I don't need. The less the better. That's only thing that I might need. And of course, last but not least, everyone should get fortune protective luck. Let's come for Sila. Sila does that for the moment. That that very important for her slowing down the spell. Mm-hmm. That doesn't help, of course, against bond shakers, bond shatters, and other shit. Who should get it? I give it to Lan, because only Lan can reach those Gargulias chiefs. By the way, that's one of the reasons this fight with Gargulias, one of the reasons why you should never use short bows, but long bows in the game. With short bows, you will lose that fight, at least on unfair. Don't know about hard. On unfair, there is no way to make it with short bow. Even long bow is barely sufficient to reach that Gargulia. How it's high cleric is called. It's called Gargulia's high cleric. Short bow, forget about it. On hard, maybe we'll see now, but not on unfair. Short bows suck. Okay, we have that just in case. Now let's again quick look what we used and what that's used up. Skeletons they have fear. Don't have so much resources actually. Ceciel comes into picture. Crusader's Edge. A very good thing. Just in case. Just in case I want to use Fireball. Who knows? It's not communal. Those things. And freedom of movement is a must here. 3 freedom of movement I need for them as well. So 2 level 4. One more level 4, level 5. I don't have pearls anymore or what? Price and descending, price and descending. I take one from menu. Freedom of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Zassel should have also something like that. But I'm just okay. Let's do it also for Zosil. So everyone has freedom of movement. Now I will use those death words that I have bought. Probably it doesn't help, but in case someone using this negative energy attack, because I was getting sometimes negative levels after fights with Gargulies. So I think some of them doing that. And I don't give it to Zosil. Let's keep at least one of them. Heroism. Almost forgot about heroism. Heroism is extremely important. So it's 1, it's 2, 3. Let's say 4. Let's say 5. Just to raise up a little bit their stats for Nenian, for Camellia. Now what we have. Okay. Let's do like that. Now we need more buffs. I want mirror image on Scylla. I want mirror image on my tank. I want sense of vitals extended on Lan. And I want the same on Scylla. Or no, on him, better on him. He has 3 hits, Scylla has 2 hits, Lan has 3 hits, so those 2 things. What else can I use? Maybe Scroll of Stone Skins on Scylla. Not a big deal, but who knows. Some extra thing. Almost forgot. Scroll of Shield on him and Scroll of Shield on Lan. Bam. That's why I was giving them UMD. Just for that. Okay, he failed. Again failed. It's disease 22, modifiers 8, so he needs to roll 14, and he will. Sooner or later he win. Again failed. Again failed. What the fuck you? Again failed. What I'm doing? I have a solution for that. I forgot about that ring. That's it. Now no more problems. Still failed. Modifier 13, so he needs to roll only 9. Why don't I roll 9? Okay, he rolled 9. Now the shield. Shield will stay 14 minutes That's why it's so good to make this extended. 14-minute shield. It's plus 4 to his armor class. Plus 4. It's 54 now. Plus defensive stuff. Fighting on defensively like this and this. He should be like 60 almost, I think. Maybe even over 60. Maybe even over 60. Now. Now. I have to put protection from electricity. Which I don't think I have. I should have. Yeah. Nobody knows why. But in case I decide to release Azata Bralani, she hits everyone with electricity. That one. Oh, she got false life greater, just in case. Lan, same. Bam. To stay all 14 minutes shield on Lan. Can you imagine? Lan is now 42. So mage, armor, and scroll of shield. Scroll of shield is so great, but you should fabricate it, extend it. Already on level 8, they're so powerful. If not those priests with bone shakers, and we would be no problem to fight even 2 times more Gargullias. I'm just curious how long that work. Scroll of Sense Vitals. But before Scroll of Sense Vitals, we do like that. And now, last but not least, that's for Sila. That's for Sila. And for Lan. One I will keep. We put a strong haste. Very strong haste. And something else. It was enough for fight on unfair, what I did. I think I even did less. But again, it depends how it rolls. I give blur to Nenio, blur to Ceciel, blur to Camellia. I will even give to Lan Sonic Weaver. I never used it. But that's to shoot those that's how it's called. Gargullia's High Priest. That's how it's called. Last but not least, Magic Funk 2519. It doesn't work on him. Anyways, who would need it? We are ready to go. Almost. This and this. Come on. Failed. He needs to roll 10, roll 10, roll 10, roll 10. Yep. We are ready to go. Up. No, Donis. Maybe let's put some skeletons now also. Just some small package to distract them. Yes, now we are good to go. Now we are good to go. All the blah 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 after the fight. Come on. Now, The only way to fight this in a correct way is to run here. It's important also to do like that. They should be all here in one spot. Where is that ledge? I think it's somewhere here, no? Yeah. Here is our ledge. And here we should fight. Gargulia, Gargulia, Gargulia. I go turn-based, so I'm using turn-based cheese. Because everyone knows that turn-based is 10 times easier to play and safer than real-time. So we use cheesing to... We use turn-based cheese in all the hard fights. Real-time we play like easier fights. If it's difficult something, we don't risk real-time. We cheese with turn-based. Lan should be able to target Gargulia High Cleric, who was standing somewhere here. But okay, let's do for the moment like as it is. Nenio should move out of reach. Ceciel is the same. Can he move somewhere? No, I think he can only stay there. Okay. Fight started. So we don't care about Gargulias. We care only about priests, high priests, chiefs, all this. AoE Bone Shaker, AoE Bone Shaker, Bone Shatter. Shit. Last Azlanti. Teach him a lesson. Now, here already we have half friend. Half friend Gargulia Cleric. Let's teach him some friendship maybe. He tried to use hold person, but it didn't work. Camellia gave protective luck to Sila. Now she should give protective luck to Last Azlanti Drunk. And we're gonna chant. Now Lan should target half friend Gargulia Cleric. He couldn't kill him. So powerful this shit is. Sila should just stay where she is and do like that. And Nania, what can she do? Let's see. Invisibility greater, only 15 seconds, so it's for a couple of rounds. Not very nice. So what we're gonna do, I will give to Lan again invisibility greater for 48 seconds. Because Ceciel can... Okay, Ceciel actually can make touch, can do touch of good to Lan. But Lan shoots later. Who comes next? Who comes next? Touch of good? No. It stays one round. I don't know how it counted. Let's give touch of good to Sila. Anyway, Sila's glaive worked. that he was feared. Sila Hosila's glaive. Now my last Azlanti drunk just goes and hits and kills Gargulya High Cleric. Strange. Sense vitals. But it's not here. So it seems like this sense vitals works only on range, on rangers. So only Lan can use it then. That's a bit strange. Half friend. Oh, sneak attack. So for Lan it works. Sneak attack, sneak attack. Why doesn't it work on him, that sneak attack? Can it be because he doesn't have greater invisibility? I don't think so. Don't think. Oh, now another gang comes. And those will be with AoE. What can Nanyo do? I know what she can do. And do something like that. And prepare for next Sasiel. Holy Lance. Just to see if it works on Lan. I don't think so. Now it's taking Drunken Power. Oh, sneak attack worked. Yes, so it works on him as well. But why didn't it work previous time? So, yeah, it works. Sneak attack works. Yeah, it works. Yes, sense vital should work. Yeah, it works. So it works also for for um, uh, for for an armored fight, like for, because I never tried it on him before. It's first time. I knew that online it works, but I didn't know about. I was not sure about unarmed attacks, but it does work. Can she reach him? Now we go to Lan, Fortune. The same thing on Unfair. If you do it, it's absolutely the same principle. On Unfair, I had like three fights like that, 2 times with damage to party 3, which is crazy, and last time damage to party 2, and I managed to beat them from the first try, on the first try. But again, it can always happen like bad rolls, and that it can go very, very bad. So, but I would say at least I should work on Scylla too. I didn't try it on Scylla yet. I will try. Do we have some priest? No. Friendish Gargulya Hunter. This one? This is half friend. Who is worse, friendish or half friend? Half friend is 73, friendish 60. So half friend seems to be more powerful. Let's go for him. Sneak attack, sneak attack. It's like some weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I got idea to use those extended things. But still I can go. What can Nenio do? Nothing. Scylla still has invisibility greater. Lan still has. Let's give to Scylla now invisibility greater, because she exhausted her resource. Ceciel. Just go back. It should work on Scylla, and I will definitely. So I will now fabricate more of those scrolls. So somebody who was telling me like skipping days is very stupid, because you can fabricate scrolls instead of skipping days. Look, sneak attack 36, 40. Of course, sense vital still. It's because it's prolongated. But if you use it like a normal scroll, not prolongated, it takes very short time. So it's not really interesting. Camellia, who else doesn't have your fortune? Scylla doesn't have. Strange, why couldn't she? Why couldn't she chant? Ah, Gargulya High Cleric is here. Okay. And actually, we can finish him now, because he is in hit range from Lan. Gargulya High Cleric. That's a dangerous beast, but with sneak attack we just destroyed him like. On unfair it would be a little bit more difficult. Okay, not a little bit, but it would work also. From, I would say, from 9 tries from 10 on unfair, with that set up, with those buffs, you will easily fight them. As if you noticed, I didn't even use fear or slow down. I didn't use that. No need actually. No need. They fall like piece of shit, those Gargulias. Just to show you how fear works on them. No, I will not, because what's the point? Game is already finished. I mean, fight is finished. Last Azlanti drunk. Attack him. Sneak attack. They really follow like. Okay, I will show how at least slow works. One remaining hunter. Boom. He's slow. Now he'll be moving very slow. So he's it's frightened. Shit, I frightened him. But I frightened also everyone around. I frightened everyone around. Lan will kill him. I don't think we need any more turn-based. Because you know, the easy situations we use real time. Have friend cleric. That's one with negative energies. Oh, this is negative energy. Have friend cleric. Let's wait till he hits with his negative energy. Let's see how it works. Opa. Let's see now. He hits. Rachel, will saving throw saved. Difficulty DC. It's only 20, so it's not so. You see, it works. Allo, allo. Allo, allo. Hey, allo. I was right. Half friend Gargule Cleric. Deals 0 damage to Camellia. 2d6 is 0 negative. Immune. Death ward. So, Death ward is your immunity against negative energy. So for those Gargule clerics, also for Vermlex, that's what's working. You just put some doubts, because I was sure it was working, but you put some doubts. Me, because like I am used to get doubts, because it's better to have doubts than to be sure that it works and it doesn't. But now we have like a proof that it works. Just of course it's not cheap, because I had to buy so many scrolls, but okay. 4x7 is okay. So that's that fight on hard. So really not a big deal with that setup. If you have correct builds, correct positioning, like you start here. If you start fight them here or here, then you get surrounded, and it can go totally different. And on unfair, I tried it 3 times, always on the first try. And on unfair, I tried it without sense vitals. I didn't use that shield. I didn't even have it at the time. It's now again 3 weeks ago. I just discovered that if I prolongate it, it will stay like 16 minutes. So it's crazy. It's really crazy. For LAN and for Monk, it's such a boost in armor class. It's incredible. That's it. No, but you don't need guarded hearts here. I never use guarded hearts also when I was fighting on unfair. But again, it's not possible, because you don't have guarded hearts at level 8. Actually, you could. If you could, of course, you could have given, instead of less stand, you could have given to Zosiel guarded hearth. Then you would have had guarded hearth for that fight, on condition you are level 8. But then you don't have less stand. And Zacharias Cemetery, it's Zosiel's quest. If he's killed there, if he's killed in Zacharias Cemetery, your last Azlanti is gone, because if like person whose quest you're doing dies, game is over. So that's the reason I gave less stand. But if you play with save scum, if you're reloading, then why not to give guarded hearth already here? Indeed. Imagine how it would help with all those crazy random encounters. If you have like mobs from Act 3, then you would use it and you would save, you would defeat anyone with guarded hearth during random encounters. But yeah, that's a safe way to go. If it's less Azlanti, it should be less stand here. Only with Nenio I've taken a risk, just to give her enduring spells and just to have this advantage of having 24-hour spells already on level 2. So I'm risking here, but if I survive till level 3, it will be so much easier. And we should survive, because she will be never. The only place where she can die, it's random encounters, for example. Yeah, things like that. Because as a fighter, she's not doing anything, so I'll keep her always behind. So chance that she's killed not so big. And here I give her less stand. Here. And then already will be abandoned casting and things like that. Of course she will have her spells quite late. But we'll try to manage. Now to go here. Or did I take? It was something here, I forgot what. I think I've taken. No, there is nothing anymore. Okay. Exsanguinate, no. There is nothing that protects against exsanguinate. As far as I main menu, let's see. As far as I remember, there is nothing against exsanguinate. That's why you kill so easy mobs around, and because nothing can help. That's the power if you merge Lich spellbook with Wizard or Angel spellbooks with Wizard. It's you force not so first of all there is no spell resistance. It doesn't care about spell resistance. And you force the target's blood to overflow. The target takes 1d6 damage per caster level and makes a fortitude saving throw. So it has fortitude saving throw. If it fails, the target takes 1d6 strength damage and 2d6 bleed damage. So it has 1d6 damage anyway. And if it fails fortitude, it also gets strength damage and has bleed. But that's not so important. That's what's important to us. And your level will be 30. So 30d6, it's 180. Okay, let's say 50%, 90. But it's empowered, I mean it's heightened, it's bolstered. So, and you repeat it many times. So I think with only that, you can just totally destroy Arilu Warlash. And Feast of Blood, it does the same, but it works for all enemies. So that's, but for bosses, you don't need Feast of Blood, you just focus on Exsanguinate. And that's it. Bolster it, empower it, whatever. And Lich has... No, it doesn't help, forget about it. It will not work. It doesn't work. Death Ward, it's not about that. Nothing can stop it. Bosses, there is no defense against it. Against this type of spells, there is no defense. That's why merged books are so powerful. There is no defense. Camellia has Death Ward. There is nothing. It should be one shot. See? 93 damage to Camellia. Fortitude succeeded. So DC is 30. Modifier is 22. Shake it off, by the way, worked, you see? Great fortitude helped. So see, it's not for nothing. It's not for nothing that I'm giving great fortitude. Improved great fortitude. Shake it off, just look. +3 from shake it off, +2 from great fortitude. Already +5. Finger of death, I think it's a bullshit. It's a bullshit. Forget about it on those difficulties. On unfair, it's... I'm not sure even if I have it. Where is it? I'm not sure if I have it. Maybe I don't have it. I would like to play Necromancer, but not a Lich. It's also a challenge, because Lich is OP, but to play a Necromancer... I have Finger of Death. But to play a Necromancer, but not a Lich. The spell delivers 10 points of damage per caster level. So it should be a lot. If the target's fortitude saving throw succeeds, it instead takes 3d6. So you see, it's reducing. Like, so it has to succeed. But your bosses has huge stats, so they will always. So it will be always like that. 3d6 points of damage. So not 10 point, but 3d6. So it's really ridiculous. With Finger of Death, it's good maybe on if you play on core. But let's try on Camellia. Finger of Death. Let's try it on Camellia. I can even move it here. Let's move it higher. Finger of Death. Where is it? Where is the damn finger? Where is it appearing? Not here. Even move it higher, let's say. No, it's not here. I don't remember what it Finger of Death. I think it appears on level 6 or on level 7. Not here, not here. Finger, 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 finger. Okay, probably it appears here. Let's try. Level 7. Yeah. I moved it even on level 9, so it has maximum. It has maximum DC 35. It's a ridiculous DC. We'll see. We'll see. I have one. Okay. Chronomancer deals 30 damage to Camellia. So you see, saving throw succeeded. Shake it off. Great fortitude. 22 modifiers. DC 35. She rolled 16. Okay, let's say if she rolled, I don't know, if she rolled 12, it wouldn't work. But what's the guarantee that she'll roll 12? And again, it's Camellia, but bosses have like 60, 70. I don't know. I don't know what Arilu Warlish has. We can check it. She has huge fortitude. Let's see what is Arilu's fortitude. It doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. There is no defense against exsanguinate. Those spells, sort of spells, there is no defense. And finger you use if you have high fortitude, it will neutralize. Let's see what is the real Warlish. Let's see her fortitude. That's on unfair, of course. 60. So try to use Death of Finger on Arilu. It will damage her, but a little bit. It will be 3d6 damage. So maybe she'll have 30, maybe she'll have 40. And her, if you see her hit points, 2,535. And then she heals at least, I don't remember, but she heals at least twice. Maybe even 3 times she heals. So what is this damage? Even if you deal her damage like 50, 60. No, it's exsanguinate. In combination with others, syllable attack, Lanwill attack. So that's it. But I would like once to try to play just pure Necromancer. What would work on a real Warlish and all the bosses, it's Bone Shakers. Bone Shakers, Bone Shatters. With that you could kill her. But you need to survive. Because she won't be waiting when you're busy killing her. She'll hit back. I think I will try once, pure Necromancer. Pete, you cannot, there are no actually items in the game that would raise up your necromancy DC for necromantic spells. I have to talk to Rachel first. I have to talk to Rachel first. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here. Okay. I like this. Don't forget he abandoned his armor. Yes, if you take Bone Shaker on level 3 as wizard, you will destroy everything there. It will work very good against Hosilla and against those things, against mongrels, against what's her name, Gambions. So with Bone Shaker, but of course you should invest in necromancy from the very beginning. Like spell focus necromancy, great. But you get easily to level 3. What's the problem to get to level 3? It's not a big deal to get to level 3. You know what? Just to prove my point, and also have something different. So okay, let's summarize it. I finished the most unpleasant fights here. 2 locations remain. This is Grantligen, which will be okay because it's hard. It's not unfair. So Grantligen should be fine. And also shit. Okay. And also this underground hideout. Those 2 locations remain. I will quickly do them today. So just once again, what I have to do, that one, it's easy, and Gurant again should be a bit careful here. So that's all, and that's all done. We can start like next stage. And then after that, I will, for a short time, I will switch on wizard build. And I will, today I will do, you will see it, I will reach level 3 without big difficulties with wizard. And I will take necromancer. With necromancer is more difficult to reach level 3 than with normal wizard. But I will, yes, not only because it's tank. It's not only tank, it becomes tank later. When you start in caves, it's not a tank. When you start, it becomes tanky more or less. Actually becomes tanky at level 3. Before level 3, it's something to be careful. But I will finish today Grantligen, I will finish underground hideout, and then it's Gargulya's attack. But instead of doing Gargulya's attack, I will just do wizard run, and I will be doing it on unfair. On unfair. We'll see how many reloads it will take to make it. Because on hard it will be no issues. Like that. Actually, I have built already. Where is it? Spellmaster, it's called. That's level 2. But I will make a new build for necromancer, because this is enchantment, and I will make for necromancer. And then we will see how long it takes on unfair to get level 3. I mean how many reloads I will need. Maybe not even 1 reload. And you see, I've done it with here on unfair with wizard, no reloads. So try to do it again, but with necromancer wizard. I can even actually make his build now, and then we'll continue later. Main menu, just new game, main story, unfair. He looks like a necromancer. And wizard, of course, spellmaster. course Kitsune, of course King Kitsune, and of course Street Urchin, because of initiative. And of course strength minimum, constitution minimum, charisma minimum, intelligence maximum, dexterity maximum, like that. I think I probably do like that. Yeah. So we don't have wisdom, we don't have charisma, we don't have strength. We have those things. So his weak point is will, but who cares? And then the same, use magic device and mobility. And because they have high intelligence or stealth, here I can go for trickery in my case, because I don't need to invest in nature, in the world. Nenio can do it for me. So I don't even arcana, I don't need to care, I don't need to care about arcana. Nenio can do it for me, as an example. But I will invest in arcana anyway. I have to. Otherwise I won't be able to learn spell scrolls and so on. I have to at least invest at least one here. And now spell focus. Necromancy, greater spell focus. Necromancy, expeditious retreat, of course, magic missile, mage armor, shield, reduce person. What necromantic do we have here? Cause fear. Cause fear, it would work. Cause fear would work. Problem is cause fear, you cause fear, they're running like crazy, and then they will run behind your back and hit your weaker, so that's really not a good thing to use. There are some places like fight with Gargullias where it can be useful, but here, what else do we have necromantic? Raid enfeeblement would be good, for example, but it's touch attack. Ray of sickening, minus the penalty. How long will it be running? From 1 till 4 rounds, yeah? Just curious how it will go. But already DC is 18. Already 18. Griza will have to use later. And that's it. So I think I have all I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who necromancer could like? Who's very evil here? Ravaguk. Oh, death, destruction, evil, law, undead. Let's go for Zonkuton or maybe Urgatoa. No, I think Zonkuton is more like that. Death, destruction, undead, subdomain. Yeah, let's go for that. Lawful evil, lawful neutral, neutral evil. Neutral evil, let's go for neutral evil. Whatever, doesn't matter. Should be aggressive. So it's not a lich, and he will never become lich. I wonder if he can become angel. Necro. That's all. But that's... Ah, shit. Have to change my language. That's for later. First I finish Underground Hideout and Grandlegen for last Azlanti. And then we're gonna play a little bit with that to reach level 3. Just to finish that cutscene. And now I'll take a pause because I have already tired and so on. I'll be back like in 1 hour and a half maybe. Something like that. And we'll finish last Azlanti part. So see you later.